right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles. Oh, tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 3-6-9. There you go. That's way outside. Pick this up for 189. Crossing over for break. It buzz. Seven pin out there. And she's got 30 pins to make up. And that looks long and washout. Carlin gets it. Good shot. He gets that. And we've got Jace on 34. Powerful two-hander. And he comes up high again, but this time leaving a big 4. Molly shooting her 7-pin. She makes it. Morgan on 36. And she's a little bit high and leaves a 4-pin. Right, so the matchups here on our left pair, Jace and Drake be bowling each other. Whoever wins advances. Jackson and Kat. Oh, picking up the big 4. Sliding it right over. That's just how you do it.
It's time to start.
All right, so 3 squads of qualifying are done here at Ballard Euless for the Ballard's Bowling Academy, the Experience Youth Bowling Tournament. We've got the standings, top 8, scratch, top 8, handicap. Go to bracket play. 1 and 2 get 2-round buys. 3 and 4 get 1-round buys. We got 5 playing 8 and 6 playing 7 in each division. So we've got Brady playing Garrett and Keenan playing Alyssa. Alyssa, the defending champion. And Colton versus Dylan on the handicap side. And Trevor versus Mariah on the handicap side. So, and I think they've got their handicap added in, so we'll be able to see their scores. All right, so Trevor starting off. Coming in high, 6'10". Colton in the pocket, stone 9. Brady leading off with a strike in his match against Garrett on 41-42. Keenan on 43. That's a good one, right in the pocket. All right, Trevor with the spare. Garrett coming in light, leaving just the 2-pin. So we've got a warm-up pair up on the high side, 51 and 52. So Alyssa on 44. And she's light, 7-pin. Dylan, 10-pin. All right, Garrett picks up the spare in his first frame. And Alyssa gets her spare. Dylan shooting at the 10-pin, picks it up. Mariah picks up her spare, and Garrett in the pocket, sending 10 back in his second frame. That looks like Brady's up. throw in the trend. Again, these lanes not re-oiled at any time during the day. So lots of games. Light oil pattern, 40 feet. Stonehenge, 23 mils, 1 to 6.5 ratio at the beginning of the day. Who knows what it is now? All right, so Brady playing the deep inside line, and that's the risk. With the split, and Dylan with a split. Trevor with the 6-10. Brady looking to convert the split. Oh, and he gets it. Oh, that is our Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. Converting splits left and right. You want to make the split to stay in the game, go to ballardsbowlingacademy.com. All right, so Keenan with the strike. Garrett comes in high, leaves a 10 pin. So again, we've got our scratch on the low side, single elimination bracket matches, and handicap here on the high side. Colton picking up the spare. Trevor on 47. So winner moves on, loser goes home. Trevor with a 4-pin. Garrett picks up the 10-pin. One and two seeds get a 2-round bye. 3 and 4 get a single round bye. And 5 plays 8, 6 plays 7. So Keenan on 44, light mixer, trips out the 7. Trevor picked up his single pin spare for the 3rd frame. All right, Colton in the pocket, carrying. Garrett in the pocket, carrying. And everyone's up on the foul line at the same time. All right, and Alyssa in the pocket. Brady with the 7-10. Alyssa with the 7-10. All right, so Mariah with the 4-7. Alyssa gets the 10-pin to open in the 3rd. Brady got the 7-pin. So Dylan, 4th frame, steps out of it a little bit. Gets him to go. Brady with the light, or high 6-10. Mariah on 47, needs some help. 5-pin. Melissa, 10-pin. Brady shooting at the 6-10, picks it up. All right. Colton playing the hook. Alyssa picking up the 10-pin. Mariah with a 2-pin. And she gets it. All right, so Garrett on a strike. Chance to double. Brady on an open and a spare. And that 7-pin goes late for Garrett for the double in the middle of the game. So he's up by 25. Trevor crossing over. All right, Colton going long. All right, Keenan with a strike, Garrett with a strike. So Keenan perfect through 4. Colton chopping his spare on the double. Puts him at 95. All right, so Trevor spare in the 5th. Brady's up for his 6th frame. And Brady in the pocket. Needed that strike in the 6th. And Dylan splitting the rack for 3 in a row. And Mariah on 48. Trips the 10 out. Keenan wrapping the 10. Brady looking to double on 41. Doesn't like it. Yeah, it's inside. 3, 6, 9, 10. And he's going to need to pick that up. Garrett's on 3 in a row. Dylan on 45 through the nose, 6-10. All right, Mariah with the strike. All right, Keenan with the miss in the 5th. Brady at the 3, 6, 9, 10. And he picks it up, making spares. Puts him at 125 after 7. Dylan gets the 6-10. And Mariah at the 10 pin, and that is not going to make it. All right, so she's at 107 in the 6th. All right, Alyssa on 44. That is high. Gets the 9 late. Leaves just the 4 pin. All right, Garrett can take a huge lead against Brady. And leaves a 10 pin. Colton with a strike in the 6th. And Alyssa picks up the 4 pin. All right, Garrett picks up the 10 pin. Trevor playing the big hook. All right, 6-10. All right, Colton needs this one. That goes long, washout. All right, Alyssa right in the pocket. Answering Keenan's open with a strike. Closing the gap. All right, Garrett through the nose, 3-6-10. Colton going for the washouts. Can't pull it off on the strike. 121 in the 7th for Colton. And a strike here will give Dylan 125. Looks like Keenan's going to go. Keenan looking to answer Alyssa's strike, and he does. Trevor through the nose, 3-6-10.
All right, Garrett shooting at his own 3-6-10, and he makes it. All right, Trevor wraps the 6 around the 10. All right, Dylan picks up his 10 pin. Brady with a strike in the 8th. All right, Keenan with the double in the 7th. All right, so Brady needs this one. Tripped out the 4-9 late to double. Trying to close the gap on Garrett. So we see Dylan with a 4-7-10. As Colton is trying to close the gap on him. Looks like Alyssa's going to go. That is high. All right, 3-6. Mariah picked up her spare in the 7th. All right, Garrett can take control on this shot, and he strikes. All right. So it puts him at 176 in the 8th with a strike in the foundation frame. So it'll be 11 up on Brady going into the 9th. Best case scenario for Brady. All right, 4-7-10 for Mariah. All right, so Garrett's going to go. He can shut out Brady in the 10th. And he's working on doing just that. All right, and Alyssa strike in the 8th. So Keenan's been perfect except for the 5th, that 9 open. All right, Garrett through the nose, 3-6-10. And Trevor with a strike in the 8th. All right, so Garrett can go 223. Brady can strike out for 225. All right, so Garrett makes this. And he's 226, so Garrett can make this to shut out Brady. Anything less, Brady's got a chance. All right, Colton on 45. That looks pretty good. Oh, the stone 9. All right, and Garrett makes it, and that will shut out Brady. All right, nope, I'm wrong. Can't do math. So Brady can strike out to win. Colton misses the 9. Single pin in the 9th. All right, Brady gets the first one. Trevor with the 2 pin. Picks it up. So he's at 151 in the 9th. And Dylan high flush, strike in the 9th. All right, Brady needs a strike. Gets it. So he's at 215, 8 to tie, 9 to win. Mariah pick up a 7-pin. All right, Brady, 8 ties, 9 wins. And he shuts the door, advances 225 to 223. Brady over Garrett. Whoops, Alyssa comes in high. And I think that will do it for her quest to defend her title here at the Ballard's Bowling Academy the Experience Bowling Tournament. I'll tell you, Brady had an experience right there. Getting 5 in a row to advance. All right, so we've got Dylan on a double, his second shot in the 10th. And we've got their handicaps added in as well on the top. All right, so Dylan. And Alyssa with a strike, her first shot in the 10th. And the girls do get 6 pins a game in the scratch. All right, Dylan does not convert on the fill. Mariah gets it inside. All right, so 203. And best Colton can do is 194. So that match is decided. All right, so Mariah's 186. Trevor crosses over, paralyzes the 10-pin, but knocks it down, puts him at 181. So he's got 2 shots to get 6 pins. Looks like Keenan's going to go first. And he's got a really good game going. That goes high. Trevor just needs some count. He gets it. All right, so Colton finishes 184 handicap, 203 for Dylan. All right, Keenan gets the 3. Trevor hooks away from the 3-pin. Goes a cool 200 handicap, 180 scratch. 8-year-old Trevor. So he'll advance over Mariah. Dylan advances over Colton. Keenan advances with a 230 scratch to Alyssa Ballard's 160 scratch plus 6. And in the close match, Brady closes out with 5 in a row to go 225 over Garrett's 223. All right, so we'll get the next round ready to go. And remember, if you're enjoying the show, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell, and you'll know whenever we go live. We'll be back with round 2 in just a moment.
Versus Keenan. And on 43 and 44 will be Braden versus Keegan Alexander. 43 and 44. On 47 and 48 will be McKinley versus Dylan. And on 45 and 46 will be Blake versus Trevor. Ballers, we'll get the names in for you, and there's no practice this round. Then, of course, the bowling alley will 2 frames and it's still 4.
All right, and we're back. Round 2 of bracket competition, single elimination. We got Zach Smullen against Keenan Precise. Keegan Alexander versus Brady McDonough on the scratch side. See right there. And Trevor Thompson versus Blake Blinds. McKinley Brannigan versus Dylan. So winners advanced, losers eliminated. So we got Zach with the 4-5 split there, it looked like. Keegan with the 1-2-10. See if he can slide that 10 over or the 1 over, and he does. So Brady and Keegan just last weekend went 1-2 at the SYC Orlando event in U15. Keegan came out on top. And Brady in second by about 60 or 70 pins after 15 games. And Keenan on 42 comes in high, trips out the 210. Trevor crossing over. So again, they're bowling on Stonehenge, Kegel landmark pattern. That has not been reconditioned all day. So toasty fronts, sizzling mids, and flat back ends. All right, Trevor wrapping the 6 around the 10 in his first frame. All right, Keegan Alexander, and Keegan a member of developmental U15 Team USA after qualifying second at Junior Gold after all the qualifying rounds. Keenan comes in a little light. Trevor goes through the nose, another 3-6-10. So Keenan doubles over on the scratch side. So our low camera, our scratch. The high camera is the handicap division, so they're bowling each other. McKinley crossing over, leaving the 9 pin. And Trevor converts the 3-6-10 this time. Zach with a pretty convincing strike in his second frame. So Keegan on 43. That's light. Another 1-2-10. Same leave as the first frame. He was able to convert it. Slid that head pin over into the 10 as Blake sends the 6 over to the wall, leans on the 10, knocks it over for a strike in the second. So we'll see Zach here on 41 and gets the 9 off the 4. Keegan, can he do it again? Cannot. Missed the head pin to the left. And Blake goes a little bit wide, gets the 7 out, stays out of trouble, leaves just the 2 pin. So Zach shooting at the 4 pin. Brady looking for 3 in a row and gets it. Blake with his 4 pin conversion gets it. All right, Dylan's on 3 in a row and 4 in a row. Right, and Brady, fourth frame. And comes in high, gets the 4 out, leaves the 9 pin. See McKinley, her fourth frame, working on a spare. Gets it out to the right. It's not going to come back. Zach on 42, or Keenan on 42, 3-9. Trevor got the 3, leaves the 6-10. All right, Brady gets just enough of the 9 to pick it up. All right, McKinley with the crossover carry, sparing up her fourth frame. Keenan going after the 3-9. Oh, chops the 3 off the 9. Trevor high. All right, leaves just the 4 pin. All right, Keegan on 44. Splits the 8-9. On the right, McKinley crosses over 1-2-4. Trevor shooting at the 4 pin. As it holds, he'll get it. All right, Keenan crosses over, leaves the 6 pin. And Keegan makes the adjustment, goes high this time. Leaves a 3 pin. All right, Blake in the pocket. Strike in the 4th. All right, so Keenan picks up his spare. Dylan over here on 4 in a row. And that goes a little high, leaves a 3 pin. Blake 3-6. Again, 3 squads on these lanes on 23 units of oil. Not much left out there. And see a lot of high shots or a lot of shots just giving up and rolling out. Zach with a little bit of loft to get it through the front. Messenger taps the 10 pin, won't go. Brady playing the whole lane. Strike in the 5th. Now he's going to have to rent 44 as well. All right, so Zach gets the 10 pin. Dylan's working on 279 after 5. All right, so Brady maybe missed it at the bottom or rolled out, and he left the 3. Trevor in the pocket. Look at that. All right, Trevor's walking over to join the scratch competition to his left. All right, so Dylan opens in the 6th, puts him at 136. Trevor here on 45. That one rolls out. Another 3, 6, 10. All right, so this lane's been good for Keegan, and it stays good. Dialed in on the right. All right, so Trevor shooting at 3-6-10, makes it. Good spare. McKinley at the 3-6. Oh, chops the 3 off. All right, Keenan doesn't like it. It's the left side of the head pin. But gets the carry in the 5th. All right, McKinley, 3-6-10. All right, Keegan trying to figure this left lane out. That looks pretty good. Flat 10s. All right, so McKinley, 3-6-10. And that won't hold. Blake, light pocket mixer, gets him out. Double in the 7th for Blake. All right, Keegan's going to let Keenan go first on 42, and that is a great shot. Double in the 6th. Keegan shooting at the 10 pin, picks it up, no problem. So spare in the 7th, puts him at 116. They've got handicap in there for him. That's, I think, left over from Alyssa. So this is scratch. All right, Zach with a strike in the 6th. Brady, 7-10. All right, Brady going for the 7-10. So that puts him at 146. Keegan can be 126 if he strikes in the 8th. So Brady up by 20. Zach tripping the 4 out over on 41. All right, Brady leaves a 5 pin. Just running out of lane. And Trevor in the pocket. All right, McKinley with a flat 10. And Brady misses the 5 pin, and that is might be a problem. All right, Blake, 3 in a row. Keenan, high flush. All right. Keegan's been good on this lane, gets it. So that does put him at 126. And he can go double here for 156 and take the lead by 1. The 10 pin on this lane before. Looks pretty good, and he gets it. All right, big shot. All right, Trevor goes high. Brady needs this one. Gets it. Big shot for Brady. McKinley gets 2. So Dylan is past McKinley in the handicap score. All right, so Brady can strike out and shut out Keegan. Oh, no. All right, Trevor, high 6'10". Keenan picks it up. All right, Brady needed that, did not get it. Puts him at 181. As Trevor picks up his spare. Dylan in the 9th. So he is already in the lead. His match going into the 9th. And Trevor goes high with a 6-pin. All right, Zach. Keegan, big shot. 7-pin. Oh, I think he's doing some math. All right, Keegan missed it in the 10th, but he goes 183. All he needed, a couple close matches. So Zach gets the 10-pin. And Dylan with the crossover, and that will do it. Whoops. Blake with a 5-pin. And he'll advance over Trevor. All right, so the last match to be decided. All right, Keenan with a 3, 6, 10. So Keenan can go 222. So Keenan cannot shut out Zach. No matter what Keenan does. All right, so Keenan, 10th frame. All right, that's light. 5 won't go. Leaves the 2-5. That opens the door for Zach. Oh, that's big. All right, so Zach's at 175. So he's going to need a mark. Ooh, high. All right, so that puts him at 193. Needs to make it. And he makes it. All right, so he's at 194, needs 4 on the fill. Stays behind the foul line, keeps it on the lane, and Zach Smullen advances over Keenan Precise. 203, 198. Keegan advances over Brady, 183 to 181. Blake over Trevor, and Dylan over McKinley. All right, we'll get the next matches sorted out. To 2 more matches to determine the champions. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
41 and 42. 43 and 44 will be Levi versus Blake. 43 and 44 is Levi versus Blake. 45 and 46 is Zane versus Keegan. 45 46 is Zane versus Keegan. 47 48 is Ethan versus Zachary. Ethan versus Zachary. Callers, let me get the names
All right, we're back. All right, we've got all the remaining competitors bowling. Number 1 and number 2 seeds are back in. Starting off with Ethan Gomez, number 2 seed. So no practice. It's a new lane for everyone. Trey, Zane. All right, Levi going a little bit long. Ethan with the spare. Dylan on 43 with the strike. Keegan, that's light. 2-pin. Not going to go. All right, Zach. Oh, trips out the 7. All right, Keegan gets the spare. Dylan on 41. All right, so Trey gets 24 pins of handicap on Dylan. Blake gets 8. Levi gets 37. All right, I think we just had a battery die on the high side. We're going to change that out. All right, we got our high side back. Scores a little sideways. Fix that later. All right, so Levi with a flat 10. All right, Dylan with the spare. Keegan light, bucket. Levi picks up his 10-pin. Ethan, 7-pin. Oh, does not go. All right, Keegan shooting at the bucket. Looks good. Oh, chops the 5. All right, Blake just down here throwing strikes. I'm just going to go first. All right, Blake goes 43. Another one. Ethan with the spare. Keegan light. Trey. 6 pin. 6 pin. All right, Trey hooks in front of the 6 pin. Zach, 48. All right, Levi staring down the 1, 2. And he gets it. Trey's light. All right, so Zane, 4th frame on a strike. Had an open in the 2nd and doubles in the 4th. All right, Zachary, 47, doubles in the 4th as well. Levi on 43, light. 245. All right, Zane clobbers it 3 in a row. All right, Ethan on 48. That's high flush, 10 back. Strike in the 4th. Dylan with a strike. Levi getting the 2-4-5 out. All right, Keegan crossing over, searching for a line. Leaves the 6 pin. All right, Blake just clearing the pin deck. All right, Ethan. A double in the 5th. All right, Blake looking for another one. Comes in high, 3-10 split. All right, Dylan with a spare in the 6th. Blake just shutting the door, making splits. Zachary with the 4 pin. Trey clearing the deck. Keegan 2-8. So Keegan with his hands full with Zane, who's on 3 in a row. Zachary with the spare. Levi with a 2-4-10. All right, Keegan with a good pickup, staying alive in the 6. So Keegan and Zane both with an early open. But Zane with 3 in a row. All right, Levi getting 2. All right, Zachary with the strike. Dylan leaves the 6-10. All right, so Zane take a big lead here with this shot. Sends the messenger across, takes out the 6-10 for 4 in a row. All right, Levi. 5-8-10. It's going to be a problem. All right, Ethan. Strike. Zane. Okay, opening. Comes in light, leaves the bucket. All right, Dylan with a 10 pin. All right, this could be the key play in the match. All right, Zane picks up the bucket. And Ethan dialed in. Blake, all right, gets the 10, just leaves the 3. Dylan misses. Keegan high. Keegan gonna need to put some strikes up on the board. And Blake over there picking up a spare. Zachary on 48. Needs a strike. Oh, wow. 4-7-9. Keegan with the spare. All right, see what Blake can do here. Oh. 3-6-9-10. All right, Zachary trying to bounce something out of the back. Cannot do it. All right, Trey on 3 in a row over there. 4 in a row. All right, Keegan with the late strike, trying to rally. Blake leaves a 9 pin up. All right, so Trey with 24. Pins a handicap. Zach with a 2-4-5. Dylan with only 8. A flat 10's not going to help him. All right, Zane dialed in the 8th. Zachary splits the 4-5. And Dylan misses the 10. Levi picks up his spare. And Blake's already passed him up in handicap by quite a bit. Zane needs some push. Oh, gets the 10. 4-7-8. Ethan with 4 in a row. And Ethan with 5 in a row. And we're going to give him a quick pack of Franks for that one. Zane just trying to shut the door with the spare. Some synchronized spare shooting. 50-50 on that. Dylan makes his spare in the 10th. He will get a fill, but and it's going to be too little, too late. Trey will advance to the finals against probably Blake as Ethan goes 6 in a row. All right, Keegan light. 2-4. Wondering what's going on. Asking himself why he's not left-handed. All right. Zachary with the big strike. Keegan converts his spare. And Trey with 5 in a row. Trey with a big old pack of Franks. And that will be the match between Trey and Dylan. Keegan light again, 2-pin. But that match is all but over. Zachary light swishes out the 5-7. And Trey still over there just killing it. All right, Keegan just throwing bullets. Can't carry the 7. 26 miles an hour. All right, so Trey dialed in the back 6. Back 7 for 215 scratch. And Zane high flush. Strike in the 10th. So Zane will advance to play Ethan. And it will be Blake and Trey for the handicap finals. All right, so that does it. It's going to be Trey and Blake, Zane and Ethan. And we'll get this squared away, and we'll be right back.
They both win a $500 scholarship. Dylan and Levi took 4th and 5th for a $300 scholarship in the handicap division. Moving on to the next round for the championship match. In the handicap division is Trey versus Blake. Since Blake just bowled on 43 and 44, we'll have that championship match on 41 and 42. Wait, sorry, Trey is bowling that lane. So we're going to go to 45 and 46. Trey versus Blake on 45 and 46 in the scratch division. Winner will receive $1,500 scholarship. Second place, $800 scholarship. It's going to be Zane versus...
All right, we're back. Got Ethan and Zane. So Ethan's second or first frame. All right, and they're moving to new pairs, so no one has the advantage. Blake doesn't like it, turns his back on it, crosses over, leaves a 6-pin. All right, so single elimination. It's a championship match. All right, Blake with the spare. All right, Ethan doubling up. Trey, strike in the second. All right, so Zane looking to come back after an open in the first. Ethan doubled frames 1 and 2. And 7-10 split. All right, Trey. All right, gets some carry, a little light, leaves a 3-pin. So again, on the line, $1,000 or $1,500 for the scratch victory, $1,000 for the handicap victory. All right, Trey staying clean with the spare. Spare, strike, spare. All right, Zane finds the pocket in the third. All right, Blake goes high, makes it worse. Trips the 6 out, leaves the 3-10. All right, Blake's going to go. Needs it to hook. Oh, it does. Too much. All right, Ethan with the 5-10 carry. 3 strikes. All right, Blake finding the pocket on the left lane. All right, Trey in the pocket again. Strike in the fourth. Taking the early lead. Ethan goes light, leaves the bucket. So maybe an opening for Zane. Trey on 45, needs to push, goes through the nose, 7-10 split. All right, Ethan swipes at it, gets it. So loses a little count with that 6 on a double. So we'll see if Zane can get dialed in. All right, Zane needs a messenger to come. It does not deliver. 7-pin. All right, synchronized bowling. They both miss. All right, Zane needed that one. Blake needed that one. And again, synchronized bowling. All right, Zane gets it. Blake, 4 sevens. All right, Ethan on 44. Take a big lead. All right, strike in the 5th. All right, Trey leaves a 3-pin. Oh, right. Maybe another opening for Zane. Trey misses the 3-pin, puts him at 95 in the 6th. Blake can strike in the 7th and be at 93. All right. Ethan's shot's going to be our Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. 4-7-10. Bam. There you go. All right, so Trey staying alive in the 7th. All right, Zane mixing them up. 10 won't go. Blake needs some hook, does not get it. 1, 2, 8, 10. All right, I don't know if Blake's got a backup ball. This would be the time to break it out. So Zane with a 10-pin. All right, Blake gets none of them, so we're at 95 in the 7th. So Trey with the lead. Now by 20. All right, Blake needs to dial in a strike on this shot. That goes long. Another 1, 2, 8, 10. Zane with a strike in the 7th. And Blake with another 6 out. All right, so Ethan can stamp his signature on this match in the 7th, except Trey's going to go first. And comes in light. Ethan capitalizes on that 4-7-10 split conversion in the 7th with a strike, or in the 6th with a strike in the 7th. All right, Trey spares it up. Clutch spare after a couple opens from Blake. Trey with a spare in the 8th. All right, Ethan looking to double in the 8th. Oh. 6-8. All right, Trey taking a huge, huge lead late in the game. All right, Blake can go 161. And he will not. That is all but going to give the match to Trey. All right, Ethan trying to bounce one out of the back. His luck ran out, but he's at 161. 164. Going 8-1 in the 8th. And Ethan's got a huge lead over Zane. The messenger in front of the 7, and Blake with a 1-2-4-10. All right, Zane hooking away at the 7 pin, and that will all but do it. And Blake, that will all but do it. Well, that does do it. 116 for Blake. Trey already surpassed that. All right, and Zane can go 173. So Ethan just needs to get 9 pins in the next 2 frames, and I think he can manage that. All right, so our winners in the Ballard's Bowling Academy, the Experience Youth Bowling Tournament, is going to be Ethan Gomez and Trey Derflinger. Ethan in scratch, Trey in handicap. So some big scores today, lots of close competition. Some outstanding bowling on some what turned out to be pretty challenging conditions. Some folks were able to eke out some big scores, and lots of others struggled to be on the plus side of 200. All right, Ethan with another one. That does it. All right, so be sure and tune in the end of January, see the PBA Junior National Championships, which will be held here at Bolero Euless. All right, Ethan just putting a stamp on it. So the final scores for Trey and Blake. Trey 169 scratch. Blake 116 scratch. with handicap. That's 193 for Trey, 124 for Blake. Ethan finishes with a 224. That's a cheers for Ethan, $1,500 winner. All right, so Zane finishing up on a good note, getting the 4-9 out late. So Ethan 224, Zane 153. So that will do it from Bolero Euless in the Ballards Bowling Academy, the Experience Youth Bowling Tournament. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And be sure, if you haven't already, subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell, and you'll know whenever we go live. And as always, don't forget to be cool and go bowl.